Hey guys, ROBHADD here, and we are back with another video. And in today's video, I'll be breaking down the brand new trailer that was released for GTA Online today. So this trailer was called the Doomsday Heist trailer. Now this trailer does look amazing. I am just going to quickly play the trailer for you all in case you haven't seen it already. Then I'm going to break down every little thing that you might have missed and everything, and it kind of explain it to you.
The data is clear, it's right now.
Avon is worried that someone's trying to start a war.
I'm not worried about it. I'm certain of it. It has to be the Russians, or the North Koreans, or the Chinese, or the Iranians.
We would need a ballistic missile launcher to have half a chance.
This cannot be traced back to me.
For all I know, you're bugged all to high hell and you don't even know the bugs exist!
This is the apocalypse. The doomsday scenario. Mushroom clouds, fallout.
Oh, it's supposed to be at a potluck.
Say hello, Clifford.
You're embarrassing me, Avon. Rated M for mature.
So by this trailer, this does absolutely look amazing. Now I'm just going to quickly say about the name of this actual DLC. It is called Doomsday Heist. So does that mean that maybe there's some new heists coming? I don't know at all. I don't know whether that these vehicles, like the submarine, will actually be in a heist, or you'll actually be able to own it like a CEO office. That is not actually been confirmed yet, and a lot of people are kind of questioning that. Now, obviously we do not know that, but I think that we will actually be able to have your own personal submarine by the look of this trailer, and that is absolutely crazy that we'll be able to have a submarine. That is absolutely mental. Now also with this, I did see new Mark II guns. Now that is another interesting thing, whether you'll be able to upgrade these in your MOC or actually in this brand new submarine, we do not know. And also potentially maybe some new guns. I did see this in some of the kind of art that Rockstar have made, so I'll put that on screen obviously. Now these weapons do look brand new and I've never seen them before, so maybe we're getting some new guns, maybe not, maybe they're just Mark II, I'm not too sure. But we are definitely actually getting some new Mark II guns, so I'll put them on screen as I'm talking about them obviously, because obviously these are kind of interesting, the guns that they have chosen. I think I did see a revolver in there or something like that. That is quite an interesting choice from Rockstar, and I don't know, it's just going to be interesting to see how these new Mark II guns actually do kind of work, or how they're going to work. It's going to be really interesting. So there is another thing I did notice, a 2-propeller helicopter. Now this helicopter does look absolutely amazing, but it doesn't look like it has weapons, which is the kind of a bad thing about it. So because of the actual fact that it does have 2 propellers, I think that that's going to make what it is really expensive, simply because it has propellers and it has 2 of them, so it's going to make people want to buy it, which is why I think it's going to be really expensive. But obviously I don't think that there's going to be any weapons on it, like I have said. Now with the submarine, back to the submarine topic, I think that the submarine's going to actually have weapons, because if you do notice in one of the scenes, there is like a control room, which is like the MOC. Now also with this as well, I've noticed a bomb silo actually inside of the submarine. So that does hint again that there's going to be weapons, and it's going to be crazy to think what kind of weapons that this submarine's going to actually have. Because missiles or bombs, it's going to be mad anyway, depending on what it is. So it's going to be really interesting, but I can confirm that this submarine is going to have weapons. Now another thing that they have mentioned in this is a ballistic missile launcher. Now I'm kind of surprised that they have actually kind of added this into GTA kind of again, because we did get the double AA trailer and it is kind of similar to this ballistic missile launcher. I think that this is going to be very expensive obviously. I think it is going to be a little bit better, and it's going to have more rockets to be able to shoot than the actual AA trailer, and I think it's just going to be dedicated to obviously missiles and not machine gun ammo and anything like that. So it's going to be really interesting to see if we can actually shoot down planes with countermeasures and stuff like that, because we just did have Smuggler's Run update. So it's going to be really interesting of how that implements into the game against all these new planes and jets and things like that. It's just going to be really interesting. So another thing I have noticed, another new car, an armoured cop car with a 50 cal machine gun on the roof. Now this looks crazy. I love police vehicles, and the fact that they have added an armoured one with a 50 cal on the top is absolutely amazing. Now this vehicle does look amazing, but I think that that's the only thing I can actually spot about it, other than the fact that it being armoured. I think it's going to be able to hold a lot of people, obviously, and obviously a gunner on the top, so that is cool as well. And I think it'll probably be able to take a couple explosives as well. Now, just moving on, because that is a really obvious thing, I did see some flying DeLoreans, and they can go under the sea as well. That is another noticeable thing, so that looks pretty cool, some flying cars in the game, and ones can go under the sea. Now, Rockstar is actually approaching kind of a futuristic kind of scene in GTA at the minute. I'm not too sure how the community feel about that, but me, in general, I don't know what I think. I have mixed emotions about it, but I think the GTA kind of should have stuck to ground. But then all these new vehicles, they are pretty cool. So I'm not too sure. Let me know what you think of the kind of the futuristic kind of scene of GTA. I'm not too sure, like I have said. Now, someone did actually mention the next thing on my Discord, so I'm going to leave their name on the screen right now, just to say a big shout out to them for actually showing me. Now, one of the arts do have a DeLorean, and it's going towards a sea mine. It looks like that anyway. It's shooting a missile, and there's this spiky thing with a light on it. Now, that does look like a sea mine, which is going to be really interesting and really kind of, it's going to change the tactics in GTA. I'm not too sure whether it's a sea mine, but it definitely does look like it. Let me know what you think it looks like, but I think it is a sea mine, and it's kind of a thing that people are not going to notice because it was only in the actual art that this update did come with. So that one's not a definite, but I think that it will be coming. Now, there was an armoured buggy in this trailer as well. Now, this does look like one of the armoured buggies that was added before into GTA. I think it was import and export. Now, this does look really cool as well. It does have a machine gun with it as well, and it does look really cool, obviously. It's just a buggy with a machine gun. I don't know anything else about it. It just does look really cool. So moving on, because it is an obvious thing, there is a new helicopter as well. This is kind of teased throughout the trailer. There's different scenes where it is actually kind of mentioned in a way. Because at the start it is mentioned on the screen, and then there's a little section as well where it shows the plane. So this does look really cool as well. It just looks like a casual normal plane. It does look armoured, I think. I think it's going to take a couple explosives. I'm not too sure, but it does look really cool, and I think it's going to be very expensive, like all the other helicopters in the game. Now, another thing that was actually teased in this as well was a new tank. Now, we haven't not had a new tank forever. We've had one tank in the game since the start, and this tank looks very modern compared to the tank we got in the game at the minute. This tank does look very cool, and I hope that you can actually seat 2 people in it, because the tank we've got in GTA at the minute, it has 2 seats, but you can only actually have 1 person in it, which doesn't make sense, and it'd be really cool to have 2 people in a tank at the same time. But I think that would make it a little bit overpowered, but I don't know, we'll have to find out. But this tank does look really cool, and I think that it's going to change GTA tactics a little bit, because obviously we've got all these planes and helicopters, and then a brand new tank getting added into the game. It's going to change it massively. Now, the last thing that I cannot actually believe, and it is absolutely amazing, there is jetpacks coming in this update. Now, ever since GTA got released, there's been a rumour about jetpacks in the game. People have been making clickbait videos, you know how GTA works, and saying about a new mystery and stuff like that. But the jetpacks are actually being added into GTA, which is absolutely crazy. We're actually going to have the ability to have jetpacks, and I'm not too sure how this is going to work, obviously, but it's going to be amazing. I think that you'll be able to purchase them, I don't know, but the fact that we can have jetpacks, and a lot of people didn't notice this as well because it was right at the end, just making a quick little part just to show you and tell you, but the fact that we're having jetpacks, like I've said, is absolutely crazy. Now, that is all that I can actually say about this trailer, other than a couple minor details you kind of know about this. And also, I forgot to mention that there are some new jobs coming to this, of course, as well. Every update does come to some new missions, so they're going to be pretty cool to see the kind of storyline around it, because some of the missions we've been getting lately are actually very cool and very fun to actually do, so it's going to be interesting to see what they're actually like. Now, that is all regarding this trailer. There was just a couple things that I kind of wanted to point out and just show you in case you did miss it in this trailer. Now, this update, of course, is going to be coming on the 12th of December, so that is in a couple days. So you have a couple days to get some more money for GTA and get the money ready for this update and buy everything. I will be doing some videos on the new stuff added, so look out on the channel for that. But that is all for today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like, and also comment down below of what you think of this update, and I'll be sure to reply. But if you are new to the channel, then don't forget to subscribe. But thank you all for watching this video, and thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!